I don't listen to a lot of podcasts, but there's one podcast by Rick Rubin called Broken Record, and he interviews a lot of different artists, and he has one episode where he's interviewing Andre 3000. And I love Andre 3000, I love Outkast, so I was very curious about it. And honestly, the episode broke my heart. It was honest, and I'm grateful for Andre's honesty, but it was crazy to me. Because Rick Rubin asked him, Outkast, when they were touring together, it was very successful, and then they stopped touring together, and the other member, Big Boy, has went on and he put out several solo albums. And so Rick Rubin asked him, hey, can we expect an Andre 3000 solo album anytime soon? And Andre's response was, I'm just not confident enough. And I was like, what? Like, you're one of the dopest rappers literally ever. And he said, I'm just not confident enough. And he goes on to explain that actually his success killed his confidence. Because he was like, the world loved what we did as Outkast so much. Every time I go to create, I'm afraid that whatever I make, people aren't gonna like it as much as the stuff I already did. Like I can't. He's like in competition with his own self, right? And I was like, dang, right? And then there was another part of the interview where he's talking about how when he was a young up-and-coming artist, he struggled with a lot of mental health stuff, but he said he was very hopeful because when he was ambitious, he had this idea like, man, I have this void, this loneliness, this emptiness, but he said I had hope because in my head, as he's explaining, I always thought, once I make the hit record, once I get the million, once I get the Grammy, once I sell out arenas, then this loneliness or this void or this emptiness will go away, or my lack of confidence will go away, et cetera, et cetera. And he says the loneliest realization was after I did all of those things. I had all the success I was hoping for, and I still had the void. And he said it was crazy because at least when I was like ambitious about it, there was the void, but I had hope that the success would make it go away. Once I had the success, he goes, there's no hope. I thought this was gonna fix it, and it's still here. So there was a hopelessness. And that hit me a lot when I think about being an artist, because I've been a vocational artist for 10 years. I've been writing music and poetry for longer, about 13, 14 years. And I feel like it's a constant wrestling with my ego. And it was a hard thing to hear, but it was a good reminder that whatever your goals are, and this isn't just for artists, but anybody, if you're an ambitious person, like if you're looking to future accomplishments to make you love yourself, it is not going to work. It's just not. So whatever that void is or whatever is in the way, you gotta figure that out in therapy, in community, in something. But I guarantee you, reaching your goals is not gonna give you the confidence you think it's gonna give you. If you're famous or dead, might get your face on a shirt. All my talented friends, they don't believe in their work. All the wackest convinced that they the greatest on earth. Wishes turn to demands like rich is what they deserve. These egos tripping and can't be trusted. So drunk on pride and insecurities we bluff. Cross-faded as the pendulum swings between self-hatred and vanity. Deception wants the best of me, but I refuse to give it. Ambitious, still I'm content. Forever learning and growing, but celebrate who I am. You even play with the hand that you was given a fold, but complaining won't be ever changing nothing for you. Victory can feel so empty. Even if I reach my dreams, nothing's gonna make me happy if I'm not enough for me. Remind myself of the truth, I got nothing to prove. Why I'm working to impress the ones who never approve. Got a standing ovation, but so upset by the few. Staying seated, unbelievable what ego can ruin. Double check my motivation, why I do what I do. This was therapy, community, and spiritual food. I've been loved by my creator since they fashioned me so fearfully and wonderfully, a masterpiece on my own. Victory can feel so empty, even if I reach my dreams. Nothing's gonna make me happy if I'm not enough for me. I said victory can feel so empty, even if I reach my dreams. Nothing's gonna make me happy, 'cause I am enough. Yes, I am enough for me.